Hey everyone, welcome to the Performance Yoga Method. Today we're going to be doing resistance yoga to stretch and strengthen the connective tissues. Just like animals do, they apply resistance, contract the muscles, and then stretch. So we're going to be doing that to restore and rebalance all the range of motion and all the muscles and joints and energize the internal organs based on Chinese medicine meridians. We're also going to be doing a vagus nerve sound meditation after. So we're going to start with the upper limbs, the upper body, and then we'll go move into the lower body, and then we'll do the vagus nerve activation to balance the nervous system. So let's get started. So the first movement, to apply resistance, pull your elbow down. It's for your lats and obliques muscles. And while your elbow is pulling down for resistance, hand faces outside. And while pulling your elbows down, catch your hand and pull in the opposite direction of the foot for mobility, breathing in. Maintain the force, breathing out. For strength, slow it down with your arm while pulling the elbow back down, breathing in. And relax the elbow tension. Again, elbow pulls down for resistance. For mobility, pull in the opposite direction of the tension, breathing in. Maintain the tension, breathing out. For strength, slow it down with the arm while pulling back down, breathing in. And relax the tension. Again, elbow pulls down for resistance to apply tension. For mobility, pull in the opposite direction of the force, breathing in. Maintain the force, breathing out. For strength, slow it down with the arm while pulling the elbow back down, breathing in. And relax the elbow tension. Let's do the other side. So hand faces away from you. To begin, you should feel it. Your elbow pulls down for tension. And while the elbow pulls down, pull in the opposite direction for mobility, breathing in. Maintain the tension, breathing out. For strength, slow it down with the arm while pulling the elbow back down, breathing in. And relax the elbow tension. Again, elbow pulls down to apply tension first, and then pull in the opposite direction for mobility, breathing in. Maintain the force, breathing out. For strength, slow it down with the arm, breathing in. And relax the tension. We'll do that one more time. Elbow pulls down to apply tension. And while pulling the elbow down, pull in the opposite direction for mobility, breathing in. Maintain the tension, breathing out. For strength, slow it down with the arm while pulling the elbow back down, breathing in. And relax the elbow tension. Go ahead and shake it off. You should feel it over here in the obliques and the lats. The next movement's for the chest and the forearms and the biceps. So to begin, interlace your hands behind your back. Apply tension by pulling your arms back. Get a good grip. And while pulling your arms back, lean forward in the opposite direction, breathing in. Maintain the tension, breathing out. For strength, pull back and lean backwards, breathing in. And relax the arm tension. We'll do that two more times. Get a good grip. To add tension, pull the arms back to activate the muscles. And while pulling the arms back first, then lean forward in the opposite direction, breathing in. Maintain the tension, breathing out. For strength, pull back and lean back, breathing in. And relax the tension. Again, get a good grip. To apply tension, pull backwards. And while pulling back first, lean forward for mobility, breathing in. Keep pulling back, breathing out. For strength, pull back and lean back, breathing in. And relax the tension. Go ahead and shake it off. The next movement's for the trapezius muscles. It's also for the large intestine. So to apply tension, press your elbow back. And while your elbow is pressing back, catch the elbow on the outside. First apply tension back. And then pull across in the opposite direction, breathing in. Maintain the tension, breathing out. For strength, slow it down with the arm while pressing the elbow back, breathing in. And relax the elbow tension. Again, press the elbow back to apply tension. For mobility, pull in the opposite direction, breathing in. Maintain the elbow tension, breathing out. For strength, slow it down with the arm while pressing back, breathing in. And relax the elbow tension. Excellent. We'll do that one more time. Elbow presses back to apply tension. For mobility, pull in the opposite direction, breathing in. Maintain the elbow tension, breathing out. For strength, slow it down with the arm while pressing the elbow back, breathing in. And relax the elbow tension. Excellent. You should feel it over here on the back of the shoulder. Let's do the other side. So to begin, apply tension by pressing the elbow back. And while pressing back, for mobility, pull in the opposite direction, breathing in. Maintain the tension, breathing out. For strength, slow it down with the arm while pressing the elbow back, breathing in. And relax the elbow tension. We'll do that 2 more times. To apply tension, press the elbow back, opening the chest. For mobility, pull in the opposite direction, breathing in. Maintain tension, breathing out. For strength, slow it down with the arm while pressing the elbow back, breathing in. And relax the elbow tension. Last one. First press back to apply tension. And while pressing back, pull in the opposite direction, breathing in. Maintain the tension, breathing out. For strength, slow it down with the arm while pressing the elbow back, breathing in. And relax the elbow tension. Go ahead and shake it off. The next movement is for the biceps and the deltoids. So to apply tension, press both your elbows back and stack one elbow on top of the other. The elbows pressing back and your hands are pressing together. Your forearms, or if you can catch, your hands pressing together. Okay, so tension out and tension in. And while applying tension, pull across, breathing in. Maintain the tension, breathing out. For strength, press and pull back, breathing in. And relax the elbow tension. Again, elbows press together, forearms press together, same side. Apply tension and then pull across, breathing in. Maintain the tension, breathing out. For strength, press and pull back, breathing in. And relax the elbow tension. Last one, elbows pressing and forearms pressing. Apply tension and then pull across, breathing in. Maintain the tension, breathing out. For strength, slow it down, press tension and pull, breathing in. And relax the elbow tension. Excellent. Let's do the other side. So elbows stacked, pressing as if you're trying to open your chest. Apply tension out with the elbows and in with the hands. Then pull across, breathing in. Maintain tension, breathing out. For strength, press and flex, breathing in. And relax the elbow tension. Excellent. We'll do that 2 more times. Elbows press, forearms press, other side. First press and then pull across, breathing in. Maintain the tension, breathing out. For strength, press and pull in, breathing in. And relax the elbow tension. Excellent. Last one. Elbows press, same side. Forearms press to apply tension. For mobility, pull across, breathing in. Maintain the tension, breathing out. For strength, press and flex, breathing in. And relax. Excellent. Go ahead and shake it off. The next movements for the front deltoid and the outer arms, also for the large intestine. So to apply tension, press your arm back. And while your arm presses back, place your hand on top of the other hand and pull across, breathing in. Maintain the tension, breathing out. For strength, slow it down with the hand while pressing the arm back, breathing in. And relax the arm tension. For the neck and shoulders, we'll do that 2 more times. First press, and then to apply tension, and for mobility, pull across, breathing in. Maintain the tension, breathing out. For strength, slow it down with the arm while pressing back, breathing in. And relax the arm tension. Excellent. Last one. First, press back to apply resistance. For mobility, pull across, breathing in. Maintain the tension, breathing out. For strength, slow it down with the arm while pressing back, breathing in. And relax the tension. Let's do the other side. To begin, press your arm back to apply tension. For mobility, pull across, breathing in. Maintain tension, breathing out. For strength, slow it down with the arm, breathing in. And relax tension. Again, press back. For mobility, pull across, breathing in. Maintain tension, breathing out. For strength, press back while slowing it down with the arm, breathing in. And relax the elbow tension. Last one. To apply tension, press back. For mobility, pull at the same time across, breathing in. Maintain tension, breathing out. For strength, slow it down with the arm while pressing back, breathing in. And relax the tension. Excellent. You should feel that in the trapezius and the outer arms. Now the next movements for the rotator cuff. It's for the pulling muscles. So for the small intestine. So to begin, pull your elbow back, strike back. And while striking your elbow back, catch the elbow on the outside. First strike to apply tension, and then pull across, breathing in. Keep striking, breathing out. For strength, pull and strike back, breathing in. And relax the elbow tension. Again, pulling movements. First, pull back. While striking back, pull across, breathing in. Maintain the tension, breathing out. For strength, slow it down with the arm while striking back, breathing in. And relax the elbow tension. Excellent. We'll do that 1 more time. First, strike back. And while striking back, pull across, breathing in. Maintain the tension, breathing out. For strength, pull and strike back, breathing in. And relax the elbow tension. Shake it up. Let's do the other side. So to begin, strike back, opening the chest. And while striking back, pull across, breathing in. Maintain the tension, breathing out. For strength, slow it down with the arm while striking back, breathing in. And relax the elbow tension. Do 2 more on this side to balance it out. For resistance, press the elbow back. Pull in the opposite direction, breathing in. Maintain the force, breathing out. For strength, slow it down with the arm while striking back, breathing in. And relax the elbow tension. Excellent. Last one. To apply tension, strike the elbow back. For mobility, pull across, breathing in. Maintain the tension, breathing out. For strength, slow it down with the arm while striking back, breathing in. And relax the elbow tension. Excellent. Go ahead and shake it off. Now moving to the ground. For balance, you can continue to stand. Place your feet, roll your shoulders forward, up, back, and down. Really exaggerate your shoulders back and down to keep the chest open. Place your hands on your hips, and while keeping your back flat, yeah, it should be fine now. Okay, sorry. Oh, okay. Okay. So we're focusing on the lower limbs for balance. Place your hands on your hips and keep your back flat like this. And then to begin, press your toes into the ground, breathing in. For balance, breathe out, knees open. For strength, press back up, breathing in. And relax, landing on the heels. Again, press for balance, breathing in. Knees wide, breathing out. For strength, press and come back up, breathing in. And relax. Excellent. We'll do that one more time. For balance, chest open, press, breathing in. Breathe out, knees wide, open. For strength, press, breathing in. And relax. Excellent. Shake it off. We'll do the lower limbs. Getting on the ground movements. Still upper limbs. The next one's for the traps and rotational shoulder muscles. So to begin, go ahead and step your foot wide for balance. And while stepping the foot wide, place your elbow on the knee or outside the knee, whatever is comfortable for you. Put it on the knee or outside the knee. To begin, press your arm back for resistance. And while applying tension, place the other hand on top and pull across, breathing in. Maintain the tension, breathing out. For strength, slow it down with the arm while pressing the hand back, breathing in. And relax the hand gently. Excellent. We'll do that two more times. Again, press back for resistance. For mobility, pull in the opposite direction, breathing in. Maintain the tension, breathing out. For strength, slow it down with the arm while pressing the elbow back and back, breathing in. And relax the hand tension. Excellent. We'll do that one more time. Feel it over here. Again, for resistance, press the hand back. For mobility, pull in the opposite direction, breathing in. Maintain the tension, breathing out. For strength, slow it down with the hand while pressing back, breathing in. And relax the hand tension. Excellent. We'll do the other side. So you're in a half kneeling position. Foot is slightly wide for balance. Foot is wide for balance. Place the opposite elbow on the knee, across. Now to apply tension, press the arm back. For mobility, pull across, breathing in. Maintain the tension, breathing out. For strength, slow it down with the hand while pressing back, breathing in. And relax the hand tension. Excellent. We'll do that two more times. It's for the large intestine. Again, press back, and while pressing back, pull across, breathing in. Maintain the tension, breathing out. For strength, slow it down with the hand while pressing back, breathing in. And relax. Excellent. Last one for the back muscles. Go ahead and press your arm back to activate the muscle. While pressing your hand back, pull in the opposite direction, breathing in. Maintain the tension, breathing out. For strength, slow it down with the hand while pressing back, breathing in. And relax the hand tension. Excellent. Next one's for the triceps and the posterior deltoid. So go ahead and press your elbows on the ground. And while lean forward, while pressing the elbows on the ground, start leaning back, breathing in. Maintain the force, breathing out. For strength, press the elbows and lean forward, breathing in. And relax the elbow tension. Again, to apply tension, press the elbows. For mobility, lean back, breathing in. Maintain the tension, breathing out. For strength, press the elbows and lean forward, breathing in. And relax the elbow tension. Last one. Press elbows to apply tension. For mobility, lean backwards, breathing in. Maintain tension, breathing out. For strength, press the elbows and lean forward, breathing in. And relax the elbow tension. Should feel it here on the triceps and the posterior deltoid. The next one's for the mid back and the inner arms and the chest. It's for the heart meridian. So go ahead and extend your arms in front of you as much as you can. Comfortable. For resistance, press your hands into the ground. And while pressing both your hands into the ground, lean backwards, breathing in. Maintain the tension, breathing out. For strength, press your hands and lean forward, breathing in. And relax the hand tension, resting on the elbows. Again, when you're ready, press the hands strong. And while pressing the hand, start leaning backward, breathing in. Maintain the tension, breathing out. For strength, press the hands and lean forward, breathing in. And relax the hand tension. Last one. Press the hands for resistance. While pressing the hands, For mobility, lean back, breathing in. Maintain the tension, breathing out. For strength, press the hands and lean forward, breathing in. And relax the hand tension. Excellent. The next one's for the pectoral muscle groups, the chest. This is for the lungs. So for the lungs, your hands are going to be placed on the ground and your hands are sweeping towards each other. So the resistance is going across, squeezing your hands together. The hands on the ground, slightly wider than the mat. Now go ahead and lean back to begin. Squeeze the hands together to apply tension. And while squeezing the hands together, lean forward, breathing in, hips up. Keep squeezing, breathing out. For strength, squeeze and lean back, breathing in. And relax the hand tension. Again, hands squeezing together. That's the resistance. For mobility, lean forward, breathing in. Keep squeezing, breathing out. For strength, squeeze the hands and lean back, breathing in. And relax the hand tension, relax the head. Do that one more time. Hands squeezing together for resistance. For mobility, while squeezing, lean forward, breathing in, hips up. Keep squeezing, breathing out. For strength, squeeze the hands and lean back, breathing in. And relax the hand. You should feel that over here on the upper chest muscles. Okay, for the hamstrings, we're going to do a variation from what we did the last time. So go ahead and get into a... Is the video good? Okay. So to begin, get into a running position. It's for the central hamstring, for the brain and central nervous system. So to begin, the resistance will be swiping your legs backwards. So your heels pulling back. Start by leaning forward. And while pulling your heel back, lean backwards, breathing in. Maintain the heel tension, breathing out. For strength, pull the heel back while leaning forward, breathing in. And relax the heel tension, relax on the hands. Again, apply tension by pulling the heels back as if you're skateboarding. And while leaning forward, and while pulling the heels back, start leaning backwards, breathing in. Maintain the tension, breathing out. For strength, pull the heels back while leaning forward, breathing in. And relax the heel tension. Excellent. We'll do that one more time. For resistance, heel pulls back, leaning forward. For mobility, lean back in the same direction, breathing in. Maintain the tension, breathing out. For strength, pull the heel back while leaning forward, breathing in. And relax the heel tension. So this will help in squatting and stuff. If you want to get comfortable squatting, this will help by shortening the hamstring. Let's do the other side. So get into a half kneeling position to balance out the other side. A running position. Lean forward. Hands on the ground. To apply resistance, pull your heels backwards. And while pulling your heel back, start leaning backwards for mobility. Breathing in. Maintain the tension, breathing out. For strength, pull the heel back while leaning forward, breathing in. And relax the heel tension. Again, lean forward. For resistance, pull the heel backwards. And while pulling the heel back, start leaning backwards, breathing in. Maintain the tension, breathing out. For strength, pull the heel back while leaning forward, breathing in. And relax the heel tension. Excellent. We'll do that one more time. Heel pulls back while leaning forward. And while pulling the heel back, start leaning backwards, breathing in. Maintain the tension, breathing out. For strength, pull the heel back while leaning forward, breathing in. And relax the heel tension. Excellent. Now you'll do the same thing, but wide leg. So other side, step your leg wide. So first your hands go in the middle on either side. Now both your hands are in the middle and your leg is out to the side. Again, to apply tension, lean forward and pull the heel back. And while pulling the heel backwards, start leaning back, breathing in. Maintain the tension, breathing out. For strength, pull the heel back and lean forward, breathing in. And relax the heel tension. Again, heel pulls back for resistance, leaning forward. For mobility, start leaning back, breathing in. Maintain the heel tension, breathing out. For strength, pull the heel back while leaning forward, breathing in. And relax the heel tension. Last one. Heel pulls backwards while leaning forward. And while pulling the heel back for resistance, start leaning backwards, breathing in. Maintain the tension, breathing out. For strength, pull the heel back while leaning forward, breathing in. And relax the heel tension. Excellent. You should feel that over here in the inner hamstring. It's for the pancreas. Let's do the other side. So step your leg wide. Place both your hands in the middle. To apply resistance, pull your heels backwards and lean forward. And while pulling the heel backwards, start leaning back, breathing in for mobility. Maintain the tension, breathing out. For strength, pull the heel back while leaning forward, breathing in. And relax the heel tension. Again, heel pulls backwards while leaning forward. Contract the hamstring. While pulling the heel back, start leaning backwards, breathing in. Maintain the heel tension, breathing out. For strength, pull the heel back while leaning forward, breathing in. And relax the heel tension. Excellent. Last one. Heel pulls back while leaning forward. While the heel pulls back, for mobility, lean backwards, breathing in. Maintain the tension, breathing out. For strength, pull the heel back while leaning forward, breathing in. And relax the heel tension. Excellent. Should feel that in the inner hamstring. The next one is for the outer hamstring. So we did central for the brain. We did inner hamstring for the pancreas. Now we're doing the outer hamstring. This is for the balancing muscles. So go ahead and step your leg across this time. So it's challenging the balancing muscles. Place your hands on either side of the leg. So your leg is across, like a cross position. Now to begin, lean forward to apply resistance. Pull your heels backwards, same thing. And while pulling your heels backwards, start leaning back for mobility, breathing in. Maintain the tension, breathing out. For strength, pull the heel back while leaning forward, breathing in. And relax the heel tension. Excellent. We'll do that 2 more times. For resistance, pull the heel backwards and lean forward. And while pulling the heel back, start leaning backwards, breathing in. Maintain the heel tension, breathing out. For strength, pull the heel back while leaning forward, breathing in. and relax the heel tension. Excellent. Last one, lean forward. For resistance, pull the heel back. And while the heel is pulling back for mobility, lean backward, breathing in. Maintain the heel tension, breathing out. For strength, pull the heel back while leaning forward, breathing in. And relax the heel tension. You should feel it outside here. Let's do the other side. So go ahead and cross your leg over. This challenges the balancing muscles. To begin, your hands on the ground, leaning forward. To apply resistance, pull the heel backwards. And while your heel's pulling back really strong, start leaning backwards for mobility, breathing in. Maintain the heel tension, breathing out. For strength, pull the heel backwards while leaning forward, breathing in. And relax the heel tension. We'll do that 2 more times. Start by leaning forward. For resistance, pull the heel back. And while the heel's pulling back, start leaning backwards, breathing in. Maintain the heel tension, breathing out. For strength, pull the heel back while leaning forward, breathing in. And relax the heel tension. Excellent. One more time. Start by leaning forward. Heel pulls backwards. And while pulling the heel back, start leaning backwards, breathing in. Maintain the heel tension, breathing out. For strength, pull the heel back while leaning forward, breathing in. And relax the heel tension. So all of these movements will help you get into a squatting position better because you're shortening the hamstring. It's not about straightening the leg, it's about how much you can contract the muscle. So this will, you'll feel a lot more comfortable squatting if you're gardening or whatever you're doing. This is a very functional movement. It's good for your spine. Okay, so the next thing we'll do is for the glutes and the IT bands for the gallbladder, to go and externally rotate your leg and bring the back leg straight. To begin to apply, it's glute push-ups. So to apply resistance, press your foot onto the ground. You can use no hands, or if you need hands for support, you can just use the ground a little bit. You're really pressing with the foot, with the front leg. And while pressing the foot, start leaning forward, breathing in for mobility. Maintain the tension, breathing out. For strength, press the foot and lean backward, breathing in. And relax on the hands. Relax the foot tension. Again, to apply resistance, press the foot, front foot. And while pressing, lean forward for mobility, breathing in. Keep the tension, breathing out. For strength, press the foot and lean backward, breathing in. And relax the tension, resting on the hands. We'll do that one more time. Should feel it out here. For mobility, for resistance, press the foot. While pressing the foot really strong, start leaning forward for mobility, breathing in. Maintain the tension, breathing out. For strength, press and lean backwards, breathing in. And relax on the hands. Excellent. We'll do the other side. Should feel it over here. Go ahead and externally rotate the other knee, keeping the foot slightly forward. Back leg straight if possible. Now for resistance, press the foot really strong so you don't need the hands that much. If you need the hands, you can use it for support. While use the ground. Press the foot for resistance. For mobility, lean forward, breathing in. Maintain the tension, breathing out. For strength, press the foot and lean backwards, breathing in. And relax the foot tension, resting on the fingertips. Okay, again, 2 more times. For resistance, press the foot. While pressing the foot for mobility, start leaning forward, breathing in. Maintain the tension, breathing out. For strength, press the foot and lean backwards, breathing in. And relax the foot tension, resting on the fingertips. We'll do that one last time. For resistance, to activate the muscle, press the foot. And while pressing the foot, start leaning forward for mobility, breathing in. Maintain the foot tension, breathing out. For strength, press the foot and lean backwards, breathing in. And relax the foot tension, resting on the arms. Excellent. So this is for the gallbladder. It's responsible for fat metabolism. You should feel it out here. Next one's for the kidneys. It's for the groin. So go ahead and bring your knees wide on the ground, feet wide, and you're resting on your elbows. Okay, now start by leaning forward. To apply resistance, squeeze the knees together. And while squeezing the knees together, start leaning back, frog squat, breathing in. Maintain the squeeze, breathing out. For strength, squeeze the knees and lean forward, breathing in. And relax the knee tension, resting on the chest. Again, for resistance, squeeze the knees. For mobility, start leaning back, breathing in. Maintain the tension, breathing out. For strength, squeeze the knees and lean forward, breathing in. And relaxing the tension. Excellent. We'll do that one more time. For resistance, squeeze the knees. For mobility, start leaning back, breathing in. Maintain the tension, breathing out. For strength, squeeze the knees and lean forward, breathing in. And relax the knee tension. We'll do that one last time. Apply tension by squeezing the knees together. For mobility, lean backwards, breathing in. Maintain the knee tension, breathing out. For strength, squeeze the knees and lean forward, breathing in. And relax the knee tension. Excellent. You feel that on the groin. That will also help you squat better to open the hips. So now we'll do lying down movement. So lay on your back. This is for the glutes. In case you're wondering, this will help you sit more comfortably on the ground. So the more these muscles can shorten and lengthen, the easier it would be to sit on the ground in a restful position and your spine to rest well. So we're going to activate these muscles right now. So go ahead and lay on your back. Go ahead and cross your ankle over your thigh. Interlace your hands outside the knee. Starting position. For resistance, press your knee out. And while your knee presses out, pull across with your arms the opposite direction, breathing in. Maintain the tension, breathing out. For strength, slow it down with the arms while pressing the knee out, breathing in. And relax the knee tension. Again, for resistance, press the knee out. For mobility, pull in the opposite direction, breathing in. Maintain the knee tension, breathing out. For strength, pull while pressing the knee back out, breathing in. And relax the knee tension. So feel it on the glutes. We'll do that one more time. For resistance, press the knee out. For mobility, pull in the opposite direction, breathing in. Maintain the knee tension, breathing out. For strength, slow it down with the arms while pressing the knee out, breathing in. And relax the knee tension. Last one. For resistance, press the knee out. For mobility, pull in the opposite direction, breathing in. Maintain the knee tension, breathing out. For strength, pull and press the knee back out, breathing in. And relax the knee tension. Should feel it in the glute. Now let's do the opposite muscle, the groin. So same leg, place your hand, same leg. Place your hand on top of the knee this time instead of outside. For resistance, press the knee in. And while the knee is pressing in, push in the opposite direction, breathing in. Maintain the knee tension, breathing out. For strength, slow it down with the arms while pressing the knee back in, breathing in. And relax the knee tension. Excellent. We'll do that 2 more times. For resistance, press the knee in. For mobility, push in the opposite direction, breathing in. Maintain the knee tension, breathing out. For strength, push while pressing the knee back in, breathing in. And relax the knee tension. So it's for the groin. We'll do that 1 more time. Bring the leg lower if possible, if it's comfortable. Again, to begin, press the knee in. And while the knee presses in, push in the opposite direction, breathing in. Maintain the knee tension, breathing out. For strength, push while pressing the knee back in, breathing in. And relax the knee tension. Excellent. Shake it off. We'll do the other side. So go ahead and cross your leg. Bring your foot slightly lower if it's comfortable. Interlace your hands outside the knee, starting position. And for resistance, press your knee out. And while your knee is pressing out, for mobility, pull in the opposite direction, breathing in. Maintain the knee tension, breathing out. For strength, pull and press the knee back out, breathing in. And relax the knee tension. So we'll do that 3 more times. So to begin, hands outside the knee, press the knee out. For mobility, pull in the opposite direction, breathing in. Maintain the knee tension, breathing out. For strength, pull and press the knee back out, breathing in. And relax the knee tension. Excellent. We'll do that 2 more times. Knee presses out, strong. Resistance. For mobility, pull in the opposite direction, breathing in. Maintain the knee tension, breathing out. For strength, pull and press the knee back out, breathing in. And relax the knee tension. Excellent. Last one for the others, for the glutes. For resistance, press the knee out. For mobility, pull in the opposite direction, breathing in. Maintain the knee tension, breathing out. For strength, pull while pressing the knee back out, breathing in. And relax the knee tension. Now place your hand inside the knee, bring your foot lower if comfortable. And while your hands placed inside the knee, for position or resistance, press the knee in towards you. And while the knee is pressing in, push in the opposite direction, breathing in. Maintain the knee tension, breathing out. For strength, push while pressing the knee back in, breathing in. And relax the knee tension. That's it. We'll do that 2 more times. Resistance, press the knee in. For mobility, push in the opposite direction, breathing in. Maintain the knee tension, breathing out. For strength, slow it down with the arms while pressing the knee back in, breathing in. And relax the knee tension. We'll do that 1 more time. For resistance, press the knee in. For mobility, push in the opposite direction, breathing in. Maintain the knee tension, breathing out. For strength, push and press the knee back in, breathing in. And relax the knee tension. Good. Go ahead and shake it off. Next one is for the hip flexors. Lift the knee up towards you. Place your hands on the knee position. And place your hand, other leg up in the air. And place your hand under the thigh. Okay? So one hand's on the thigh, one hand's under the thigh. Now for resistance, press both your knees in opposite directions. So lift your knee up to your chest. For mobility, push in the opposite direction, breathing in. Maintain the knee tension, breathing out. For strength, push and lift the knee back up, breathing in. And relax the knee tension. Relax both the legs. Do that 2 more times. Catch the leg outside. Lift the knee up. And while the knee lifts up, push in the opposite direction, breathing in. Maintain the knee tension, breathing out. For strength, push while lifting the knee back up, breathing in. And relax the knee tension. So do that 1 more time. Hands on the thigh, hands under the other leg. For resistance, lift the knee up strong. For mobility, push in the opposite direction, breathing in. Maintain the knee tension, breathing out. For strength, push while lifting the knee back up, breathing in. And relax the knee tension. So the hip flexors for the sexual organs. We'll do the other side. So place your other leg up in the air, hands under the thigh. Place your knee to your chest, hand on the thigh, on the knee. While pressing your knee up for resistance, push in the opposite direction, breathing in. Maintain the knee tension, breathing out. For strength, push while lifting the knee back up, breathing in. And relax the knee tension. Excellent. We'll do that 2 more times. Balance out the other side. Hands under the thigh, hands on the other thigh. Knee lifts up strong. For mobility, push in the opposite direction, breathing in. Maintain the knee tension, breathing out. For strength, push while lifting the knee back up, breathing in. And relax the knee tension. Excellent. We'll do that 1 more time. Catch the other leg under. Press the knee up. And while the knee is lifting up for resistance, mobility, push in the opposite direction, breathing in. Maintain the knee tension, breathing out. For strength, push while lifting the knee back up, breathing in. And relax the knee tension. Excellent. We'll do the same thing for the adductors. Bring both your legs up in the air and hands inside the thighs position. For resistance, squeeze the legs like scissors. And while squeezing the legs strong, pull in the opposite direction, breathing in. Maintain the tension, breathing out. For strength, pull and squeeze the knees back in, breathing in. And relax the knee tension, relax the legs. So do that 2 more times. Straight legs up in the air, hands inside position. For resistance, squeeze. For mobility, pull in the opposite direction, breathing in. Maintain the tension, breathing out. For strength, slow it down with the arms while squeezing in, breathing in. And relax the knee tension. Excellent. We'll do that 1 more time. Straight legs up in the air. To apply tension, squeeze the legs together. And while squeezing the legs, pull in the opposite direction for mobility, breathing in. Maintain the squeeze, breathing out. For strength, slow it down with the arms, squeezing the legs, breathing in. And relax both the legs. Excellent. Almost done. Interlace your hands. This is for the TFL muscle group on the outer hip. Interlace your hands on the outside of the foot. That's the position. This is for lateral movements. So you move side to side like salsa, or if you're a tennis player, these muscles are helpful. So go ahead and place your hands outside, interlace. For resistance, kick your legs out to the side. And while kicking the legs out to the side, for mobility, pull your leg to your chest, breathing in. Maintain the tension, breathing out. For strength, pull and kick the leg back out, breathing in. And relax the foot tension. Excellent. You can hold the foot, get a good grip. For resistance, kick the legs out to the side. For mobility, pull in the opposite direction, breathing in. Maintain the foot tension, breathing out. For strength, pull and kick the leg back out to the side, breathing in. And relax the foot tension. Excellent. We'll do that one more time. Hip opener. Interlace your hands outside the foot. For resistance, kick the leg out to activate the muscle. While kicking the leg out, pull in the opposite direction, breathing in. Maintain the tension, breathing out. For strength, pull and kick back out, breathing in. And relax the foot tension. Excellent. For the IT bands, we'll do the other side. Go ahead and interlace your hands outside the foot. Starting position. For resistance, kick the leg out to the side. For mobility, pull in the opposite direction, breathing in. Maintain the tension, breathing out. For strength, pull while kicking the leg out to the side, breathing in. And relax the foot tension. Excellent. We'll do that two more times. Apply tension by kicking the foot out to the side. For mobility, pull in the opposite direction, breathing in. Maintain the tension, breathing out. For strength, pull while kicking the leg back out, breathing in. And relax the foot. Excellent. We'll do that one more time. Apply tension, kick the leg out to the side. For mobility, pull in the opposite direction, breathing in. Maintain the tension, breathing out. For strength, pull and kick the leg back out to the side, breathing in. And relax the foot tension. Excellent. Release the leg. Last movement for the lower limbs. Go ahead and step your feet wide. It's for the lateral quadricep that attaches to the knee joint. It's for the stomach organs. So to begin, press your knee out. To begin, place your foot outside the knee, your ankle. Yes, your feet are wide. Position, your ankles are outside the knee. For resistance, press your knee out away from you. And while your knee is pressing wide, pull in the opposite direction, breathing in for mobility. Maintain the knee tension, breathing out. For strength, pull and press the knee back out, breathing in. And relax the knee tension. Again, for resistance, press the knee out. For mobility, pull in the opposite direction, breathing in. Maintain the knee tension, breathing out. For strength, pull and press the knee back out, breathing in. And relax the knee tension. Do that one more time. For resistance, press the knee out. For mobility, pull in the opposite direction, breathing in. Maintain the knee tension, breathing out. For strength, pull and press the knee back out, breathing in. And relax the knee tension. Excellent. We'll do the other side. So to apply resistance, position, feet are wide, ankle is crossed outside the foot. For resistance, press the knee out to the side, and while the knee is pressing out, pull in the opposite direction for mobility, breathing in. Maintain the tension, breathing out. For strength, pull and press the knee back out, breathing in. And relax the knee tension. Again, knee presses out for resistance. For mobility, pull in the opposite direction, breathing in. Maintain the tension, breathing out. For strength, pull and press the knee back out, breathing in. And relax the knee tension. Last one, knee presses wide for resistance. For mobility, pull in the opposite direction, breathing in. Maintain the knee tension, breathing out. For strength, pull and press the knee back up, breathing in. And relax the knee tension. Excellent. We'll do one for the core. So to begin, flatten your back. Make sure there's no gap under your back. Keep your back completely flat. That's the position. So no gap here. Make sure your back is flat. While keeping your back flat, lift your knees up to your chest. And sit up, keeping your chin down to your chest. Sit up as much as possible so your shoulders are off the ground. And while sitting up, keeping your back flat and your chin down, start bringing your feet forward close to the ground. But make sure your back is completely flat. Otherwise, bring your knees slightly closer. And sit up even more, taking 5 breaths, breathing in through the nose. And out, 3 breaths. Chin down, sitting up, breathing in. And out, breathing in. And relax. You feel this in the upper and lower abdominals. We'll do that 2 more times. Keep your back flat. Once your back is flat, lift your knees up. Once your knees lifted up, lift your shoulders off. By sitting up, keep your chin down. And while you're sitting up, bring your feet close to the ground as possible. While keeping your back flat and sitting up, breathing 3 times. In through the nose, chin down, and out. Breathing in through the nose, and out. Breathing in through the nose, and relax. Excellent. We'll do that one last time. Okay, so it's for the core. Keep the back flat, neutral spine. While your back is flat, lift your knees up. While your knees are up, lift your shoulders up, head down, hands slightly off the ground. And while sitting up, bring your feet close to the ground as possible. While keeping your back flat, take 3 breaths. In through the nose, out, breathing in, out, sitting up, breathing in, and relax. Bring the soles of your feet together for the psoas release. Keeping your knees wide, lift your hips up and take 5 breaths in through the nose and release. In through the nose and release. Knees wide, hips up. Breathing in through the nose and release. 2 more times. Breathing in through the nose and release. Last one. Breathing in through the nose and release. Keeping your knees wide open. Bring your hips down. Completely relax the knees. Take 5 breaths, breathing in through the nose and release. Breathing in through the nose and release. Relax the knees. Breathing in through the nose and release. Okay, now bring your knees slightly closer away from gravity. Apply a little bit of resistance, little tension. Bring your knees slightly closer and take 3 breaths. Breathing in through the nose and release. Breathing in through the nose. Keep the tension and release. Breathing in through the nose and release. Bring your knees slightly closer, add a little more tension. Again, take 3 breaths, breathing in through the nose and release. Breathing in through the nose and release. Breathing in through the nose and release. Bring your knees now slightly closer, add a little more tension. Take 3 breaths again, breathing in through the nose and release. Breathing in through the nose and release. Breathing in through the nose and release. Add a little more, slightly closer, almost touching. So, breathing and release. Breathing in through the nose and release. Breathing in through the nose and release. Now bring your knees slightly closer, almost touching. Take 3 breaths, breathing in through the nose and release. Breathing in through the nose and release. Breathing in through the nose and release. Now bring your knees slightly wider, going the opposite direction, away from each other. Allow any shaking to happen. Stay there. 3 breaths, breathing in through the nose and release. Breathing in through the nose and release. Breathing in through the nose and release. Bring your knees slightly wider. Add a little more tension out. Breathing in, stay there. 3 breaths through the nose and release. Allow the shaking to happen. Breathing in through the nose and release. Breathing in through the nose and release. Then bring your feet together, feet flat on the ground. Allow any shaking to naturally happen. So rest your feet on the ground for 3 breaths. Breathing in through the nose, allow the lower back to relax. And release. Release. If there's any shaking, allow it. Breathing in through the nose. And release. Go ahead and straighten your legs and relax. Put your legs straight. Completely relax. Take 3 breaths. Breathing through the nose And breathe. Breathe. Roll over to your side, bending your left. Roll over to your right side. And slowly sit on up. We'll just finish with the sound. Bring your left leg, touch the genitals, if possible. Bring the right leg forward. Bring your left hand on top of the genitals and the right hand on top. Place your hand on your throat and one on your stomach. We'll do this 5 times using the vagus nerve to balance the nervous system. So breathe in through the nostrils, keep your eyes closed, and make the sound ah. Feel it down here. So breathe in through the nostrils and make the sound ah. Feel it in the stomach. Breathe in through the nostrils and make the sound. You can put both hands in your stomach. One more time. Breathe in through the nostrils. Make the sound ah. And breathe back. Okay. Now we'll activate the solar plexus. Put one on the stomach, one on the chest. Breathe in through the nostrils and make the sound ooh. Okay. So we'll do that till all the air is out. So breathe in through the nostrils. And feel it deep in your stomach. Ooh. Breathe in through the nostrils. One more time. Feel it deep in the stomach. Breathe in through the nostrils. Now put your hand on your throat. You feel it in the brain and the throat region. Now make the sound like you're humming. So breathe in through the nostrils and hum till all the air is out. Feeling the vibration in the throat. 2 more times. Breathe in through the nostrils. Last one. Breathe in through your nostrils. Now we'll make all those 3 sounds, the ah, the who, and the to feel an upward shift of energy. So keep these 2 electricity points touching. Keep your fingers together and place your palms upward comfortably. Just get really comfy. Now breathe in through your nostrils and make it equal ah, equal who, equal. till all the air is out. And we'll do that 3 times. Okay, so breathe in through the nostril. Breathe in through the nostrils. Breathe in through the nostrils. You're done. Whenever you're ready, slowly open up. Thanks. Appreciate it. Till next time.